Okay, as you add cooks to this, you're gonna increase the file size. Nothing real big, but the one thing that you always want to do is back up anything you do. We're all aware of that. So in this program, you can go up here to File, Save a Copy As, and then you would choose your backup location. You know, normally it's going to be a thumb drive or somewhere, and we're just going to create a folder here, and we'll call it BBQ. Yeah. Now you notice it's got a BBQ log, and it's always going to name it a copy. You know, you could put the date on it too, so you know. And then just hit save. Oh, that's right. You can't have dashes in there. I keep forgetting about that. So we'd have to make it 12/18/2010. It's a pretty small file, so it saves pretty quick. That way, if anything ever catastrophic happened, you could import all those files back in there. And the way you would do it is, you see how we have no records here, but you would just go over here and you'd put import file, and you see where the log is that I just made, and you'd hit open, and it asks you where the fields should be. They're all there. They'll always be lined up the way you want it to. And you can either add new records or update existing records, but just you'd be adding the new records because you'd be restoring them. And then import, and of course we only have one record here, but it's something that's fairly easily done. The other thing is, this whole program sits in a folder. Nothing else is required outside of that folder. So let's go ahead and exit out of this, and when we go into my computer here, let's stretch this out a little bit bigger. This is a 64-bit Vista program, so there's a program files and a program files x86. If you have a regular 32-bit program, there's just going to be a program files, and in it there'll be a folder called Jim's Barbecue, and in that folder is the pellet smoking barbecue log. That folder all by itself, 173 megabytes. If you copy that to a thumb drive, that's all you would need to run it in another PC. Put it on a thumb drive, open up this log, double click on the pellet smoking barbecue log application, and you'll be ready to go. Kind of neat if you take it back and forth between the office and the laptop. You could always have it backed up that way. It's also not a bad way to back it up, to copy the folder one to the other. But that's it on this one. Okay, we're going to go over posting photos here in the BBQ log. I've got the BBQ log software open, and you'll notice here as we go through, I've got a bunch of photos posted for this cook. Just as well as you can put them in there, you can delete them. You can see all I have to do is just highlight them, delete them, and they'll go away. I'm going to take all of these out. Now we have none in there. Now to put a photo in, you just right click, insert a picture, and this kind of shows you the hierarchy of where we're at. We're in the C drive, program files, Jim's Barbecue, the pellet smoking log folder. Barbecue images is actually where you should be storing your photos in the barbecue log photo. You'll notice I have one in here, so we click on it and hit open. Now what's very important is, you see where this checkbox is? It needs to be checked all the time. So if it isn't checked the first time, go ahead and check it, because it'll only store a reference, and then it just knows to look in this folder for that file. And then if you look here at the big photo, you see it can view it. Doesn't matter the size of the file when you put it in that folder, because the barbecue log will resize it or upsize it, whatever it needs to do to fill on the screen here. But that's it.